Marriage and money, hey, marriage and money. Okay. Hey guys, and welcome to Marriage and Money. Yes, we told you guys we got new stuff just for you. So welcome back. Hope you enjoyed our last video of what we do on payday as a couple. But before we continue, please do subscribe to our channel and do continue to share our videos so that more people can get to know what it's like to be married and to deal with your finances as a married couple, and not just as a married couple, but even as an individual, how to manage your finances so you can build a wonderful, healthy financial future for yourself and also for your family and friends. So please do subscribe, as it will help us to build more content for you, and also do like our videos so that it can be at the top of the list and, you know, the YouTube algorithm, so that many more people can see this video too.
Today's video, we're going to be talking about payslips.
Yeah.
So, everyone gets one, but do you actually understand what the content of that payslip says? What it means to you? So, we're going to delve right into payslip. If you've never seen your payslip, or you've never seen one, where on the screen should appear one right now. So, yes, this is what this is a template that we made of a payslip. So yours might not look exactly like this, but the content might be very similar. So you might be wondering, what should I be looking for on a payslip? The first thing you should identify on your payslip is your name and sometimes your address, right? So every payslip, to know that it's yours. If it doesn't have your name, it's not yours. Yeah. So that's the first step.
Number 2, this is the date or the payday. And literally, this is the date that you should be paid, that the money from your employer should be in your bank account.
It drops.
Yeah, so if the payslip says, you know, the 30th of April, but you got paid like the 5th of May, you need to check that out.
Sign error.
Yeah.
Thirdly, you're likely to see the tax period. And this is mainly for tax purposes, as the tax year runs from the 6th of April to the 5th of April. It's not like January to December, which I don't know why. But anyway, so you might see number 1 or number 12, and 1 will represent April and 12 will represent March. And after the tax period, you also see your tax code. And this is vital because this is relates to how much tax you are contributing based on your income and other elements that are based on individuals.
Well, make sure, guys, your tax code on your payslip needs to match the tax code on your tax invoice. This is a letter that you receive from HMRC, the government, and they will give you, normally they do it on a yearly basis, but they will show you what is your current tax code. If your tax code on your payslip doesn't match your tax code on your tax invoice, then holler at HMRC ASAP to sort that out, because it's really, really important, because you could be paying more tax or you can be paying too little tax. So please, for your safety, make sure you got the right tax code.
And if you don't have the letter, you can always contact HMRC to find out what your tax code is.
Next is national insurance number. If you remember the days, well, if you're in our generation, but even if you're a generation after us, the days when you had your national insurance number, it felt like a trophy. Like, it was like, oh wow, I'm official. I'm eligible.
Your national insurance helps you to state benefits. And for an example of state benefit will be your state pension, maternity allowance. So those are just a few state benefits that you get because you contribute to NI. Next is the juicy bit, yeah? Well, one of the juicy bits, I should say, is this is your earnings. So this is how much you have made within the period in which your payslip is being shown to you, or your payslip.
Yep. And also, if you are earning any bonuses or commissions, this will also be shown in your payslip as well.
If your work has an expense claim process or policy, and for example, you spend something that is under the policy and then you can reclaim it back, your payslip should also inform you of that expense on there.
Yeah, so for example, most of us have been working from home and you may have been able to buy some equipment to help you work comfortably and effectively, and this will be an expense that you could, submit, claim back, and that will be like a work from home allowance. So then you'll see that your company or your employer would pay you back that amount that you spent, and that will show on your payslip. With this part, guys, this is the part of deductions. Yes, deductions, guys. And this is literally the income tax you're paying and the national insurance contributions you are making out of your pay.
Your pay slip should also show your pension contribution. If you're not contributing to a pension, pause this video and go and contribute. It's vital for after your work life that you have something to live up on. Yeah. State pension may not even cut it for you. So take the active initiative and contribute to your pension.
However, if you are self-employed and you're watching this, don't worry. You understand that you may not necessarily have a payslip, but you can make the initiative of investing into your pension pot. And you can do this by setting up a SIP, which is a self-investing pension. So do check that out, and there's so much information on that, and that, your future self will thank you. Trust me. This next part. A lot of you may not like it, but a lot of you may like it. Let me explain. Student loan. So yes. Those who may have not gone to university, you might be laughing right now. Okay, like, I don't need to pay you that money, which is true. But for those who have gone to university or are at university, we will, I'll just pay student loan. And this will be shown on your payslip when you start working, or if you are working. But however, you won't be paying back your student loan until you earn more than £27,295 a year in this current tax year. Every tax year, that threshold increases. So if you earn less that amount, you don't need to pay any student loan for that time.
You serious?
Yes. So don't worry, man. Don't worry. But if you are earning more than that amount, then you're gonna see that on your payslip.
Some people, if you have ever been sick, or you are entitled to maternity pay, paternity pay, these will also be reflected on your payslip, as all these payments and transactions need to be reflected on that payslip.
Another thing that you might notice on your payslip is workplace benefits. These, for example, can be health insurance or a cycle to work scheme that you may have applied for or that your company does provide. So these things will show. So if you are signed up to one of these things, you will see it on your payslip. Second to last is the summary of the year to date. This is technically your income and deductions, including your income tax and national insurance contributions that you have earned in terms of income and that you have paid in terms of the deductions so far in the year. And that's literally what it is, really. It's just a summary of how much you've earned and how much you paid in terms of tax and national insurance.
In the tax year, yeah.
In the tax year, yes, in the tax year.
And finally,
the
one that everybody enjoys, the one that everybody looks at, the one that everybody
memorizes and prefers that.
Your net pay. Your net pay is what you've got basically after all the deductions made. And what you can spend, what drops in your account.
So you may be wondering, okay, you guys, thanks for going through the different components of the payslips, but why do I need to know this? Fair point. There will be a time where you may need to provide evidence of how much you are earning. This can be, for different situations, whether it could be a mortgage or it could be an insurance, these are things where a payslip comes in handy because you got evidence to show this is how much I'm earning.
And also you want to make sure that what your payslip reflect is what is coming into your account.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why. And also you just want to keep a track of all these deductions, right tax code is being taken, and the right information is being put on there, because what about if they don't have your name correctly?
Yeah.
Then it's basically not you, right?
Yeah.
So you want to make sure all these things are correct.
So yeah, so those are the quite a few things of, why it's important to know about your payslip, to have a payslip. And on top of that, do you keep a record of your payslip? Because if they do get lost, there's a potential that someone can commit fraud in terms of that, they'll take your identity.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's the different components of your payslip, guys. I hope that has helped you to understand your payslip more, or prepares you to know what to expect and see in your payslip when you do start working, if you haven't worked yet or haven't received your national insurance number yet. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe and like our video. And yeah, man, hope to see you on our next one. See ya.